And off we go from MetLife Stadium. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Now Herbert again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
Ray. 5-9. Let's go. Go.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
First and 10.
Track 60. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. going right sideline and complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
A run here with Hall, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, Cougar 19. Go street.
They put Wilson in motion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Mustang 19. Get up.
They'll look to throw. They try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now, Herbert. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing now is Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Here's 1st and 10.
Set up. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warrior 70. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Catch made right side by Wilson. 15-yard pickup there. Good for a Jets 1st down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
Give them 14 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that 1st quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment.
Here we go, set.
Here comes Hall on this toss to the right. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
They put Wilson in motion.
Chap 60, chap 60. 70 range, 70 range. Check go.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he is going to be out of bounds.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he'll take it on in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. On now, Cade York for the point after. He's got it. And the Jets will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. Second and a yard. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. To throw is Herbert. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And a good run there. Finds the lane. Gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Here's 3rd and 2. Herbert to throw. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, L.A. To throw, it's Herbert. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Herbert.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
3rd and a yard. Here's Herbert. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Lad McConkey. Touchdown Chargers.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
That ties the game at 7.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hut, hut.
Now, faking the give. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far. And it draws the flag.
70 Timberwolves. Track at 60. Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Street.
They send the tight end in motion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look underneath for Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
fires left sideline. That is complete. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, New York. York now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Jets will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Herbert. Catch made there. That's Smith.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Throwing, Herbert. Catch made. That's Woods. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Herbert to the air again. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Throwing again, Herbert. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Now Herbert again. That's complete. He's got it to London. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. So we have reached halftime. These two teams separated by a touchdown. As we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically, for the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And he'll get about 5.
Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Jets first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's hauled. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Buffalo 18. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there that that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
What really stood out to me, Mike, was the body language of the middle linebacker prior to the ball being snapped. So often we see the guy who's blitzing, they get a little antsy and they tip their hand. But that wasn't the case here. He times it perfectly, nobody accounts for him, and he comes away with the sack.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Set. 59, 59. Hey, Kaplan.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot. On play action, now Herbert. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the 3rd has come to an end. Herbert to the air again. He'll find Wood. That one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
So here is Cameron Dicker. Dicker, the kicker, in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll bring up second down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Stephanie, track at 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On first down, they go right back to Hall. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Cowboy 80.
They put Wilson in motion. Another run here with Hall. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Bryant. Shut up.
Give up the middle with Hall. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
It's 4th down.
Ready. Check. 79 Broncos. 60 Maverick. 19 Lion. Ready.
He'll look to throw. He's got a man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Jets 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
And that 1st down should all but do it, Mike. With only one remaining timeout, the defense just can't stop the clock enough. Got to imagine it's victory formation. And we're a couple kneels away from this game.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes